Welcome to the show. Good morning to your morning. This is Dr. ABhishek Pasari, and we embark on again an extraordinary expedition through the Kaleidoscope of Life. Join us as we delve into inspiring stories that celebrate the essence of life, tales of love, resilience, and growth. Each twist and turn creates a new pattern in this magnificent mosaic of experiences, colors, and emotions that shape our role and responsibilities. And at the heart of it all lies the transformative journey of parenthood. Through heartfelt conversations, insightful interviews, and thought provoking discussions, we aspire to create a heaven that celebrates the magnificence of human spirit. Each episode will uncover the brilliance hidden within the unique stories of every individual. So, buckle up and get ready to explore the kaleidoscope of life with our exceptional guest today, Mr. Sushant Kalra. Hi, Sushant, welcome to the show.
Hi, Abhishek. Thanks. It's great to be
So,
here with
thank you very much for coming over here. So, let's dive into, guys, Sushant's journey filled with passion, purpose, and the magic of parenting. So we bring Sushant to all of you in front of you. Welcome again from the house of My Shishu. We all congratulate and do a virtual clap for our dear guest of today, Mr. Sushant Kalra. Right? So today we have the honor of introducing an extraordinary guest who embodies the spirit of parenthood and has dedicated himself to empowering parents on their beautiful voyage. Ladies and gentlemen, mamas and papas, please put your hands together for the remarkable conversation happening with none other than the parenting guru, the most energetic man I have seen as far as the parenting coaches I know and I have come across, Mr. Sushant Kalra, founder director of Parwarish Institute of Parenting Private Limited. What a coincidence, you know. It is Parwarish Parenting Innovation, like Institute of Parenting Private Limited, that is PIPL. Parvarish Institute of Parenting Private Limited. And my company is Shishupuram Parenting Innovation of Private Limited. So SPIPL and PIPL, right? So I am sure we both going to have a different set of IPL going to play in this episode, and we are creating our own IPL. We don't need any other IPL. Correct?
absolutely, absolutely. ये वाला एंगल मैंने देखा नहीं था पहले कभी.
So, oh yeah, that's what Abhishek Pasari is all about here. Kaleidoscope, हम अलग अलग लेंस से अलग अलग नजरिए दिखाते हैं. बाकी तो दुनिया अपने आप में समझदार है देखने के लिए. So well, guys, as we continue this captivating conversation, let's now, journey through the key turning points and the impactful experiences that have shaped Sushant's life and mission. So do remember that the theme of today is Parvarish, embracing the kaleidoscope of life. So, welcome to Parvarish, a celebration of the diverse colors of life and the journey of nurturing every child's potential. As I said, you representing PIPL, I representing SPIPL. Wow, what an IPL we are playing here. Well, by the way, how's the Josh, man?
Right up there.
Right up
Excited.
there.
You will start off. शुरू क्यों नहीं कर रहा
Yes.
है?
Right. So we are honored to have a very special guest, Mr. Sushant Kalra. Let me tell you, everybody over here, a multifaceted individual who has donned many hats and left an indelible mark in the world of parenting and education. I know him from long back 2016, and it all started from Goa in one of the international conference for whom, like for which I was appointed as a chair. It was Parenting 2.0, right, Sushant?
Yeah,
Yep. Your speech right from there taught me, many things. Like the way you presented your talk with props. I still remember you were carrying a bunch of stick notes,
Yeah.
and you related that as a reflection of how as parents we keep labeling our children. And then you started from here, 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 and then you know went everywhere and stick notes were there. That was, I mean, like, and still today, that is a master stroke, Sushant. You know, the way you conveyed in the way you talk and the way you just convey small, small things your way, your style. Well, mamas and papas, without further ado, join us as we unravel the inspiring story of Sushant Kalra. Again, founder director of Parwarish Institute of Parenting Private Limited, an author, a TEDx speaker with passion for bringing positive change to people's lives. Sushant, your journey is truly fascinating. We all know, and now we all understood as well. As far as I know, I have just could speak a bit about you. So tell us what keeps you motivated in your mission at Parvarish Institute.
Hmm. So इसके लिए थोड़ा सा पीछे चलें. अभिषेक चलेगा?
बिल्कुल,
And will
please.
it work if I
It's your
speak
show.
in language Hindi and English?
आप दिल से बोलिए, भाषा कुछ मतलब नहीं है.
So I call myself, like, we talking about parenting. Has been 15 years of doing parenting education, working with parents and teachers. But it all started with my whole resolve, not just mine, but my wife and my resolve. We got married in 1995, that we will never ever have children.
Okay.
So in 95, the journey started from that we will never be parents in our life, uh, to 24 by 7 last 15 years doing nothing else but parenting. So during working hours, parenting the world's parents, and during non-working hours, parenting my own children. So that's the journey, and the reason behind that journey, and that's the motivation. That's the answer to your question. But let me just elaborate. The reason behind not having children was that when me and Monica got married, and we saw our friends, our cousins, elders with their own children, we only saw both the parties complaining about each other. So the parents used to say, यार सोता नहीं है, खाता नहीं है, पीता नहीं है, सुनता नहीं है, uh, क्या करें इसको. और जब बड़े बच्चे हो जाते हैं, when they're teens and pre-teens, that I think he's gone into a bad company. Now the thing is gone out of my hands. And when we used to speak to their children, the children had the same story. यार पेरेंट्स डोंट हैव एनी अदर थिंग टू डू. इफ यू आर स्लीपिंग, जैसे उठ जाओ. हम उठे होते हैं, सोते क्यों नहीं हो. पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं तो भी बाहर खेलने जाओ, बाहर खेलने जाते हैं तो वापस आओ, ये खाओ, ऐसे मत बैठो, ऐसे खाओ, ऐसे नहीं खाओ. Why do you bring a life in this world and
Yes.
create trouble for both? So we said it's pretty fine, we are okay, we have a great life, we enjoying ourselves. We are not going to have kids because there's no point having kids. And then, having said that, being in a Punjabi family in Delhi, in a huge Punjabi family, getting married and not having a kid is almost impossible. It's like there was a time the dog on the road would come and say, "Ki kya problem hai?"
Yeah. You become talk of the family, huh? The main
And
concern.
you can't meet people, you can't go to a party, and the only question is, "Bachche kahan hai?" So finally, after about 6 years of marriage, we gave in. And when Monica was pregnant with Aman, that's the place I said to myself, I said, I don't know parenting. And that was the opening of this entire journey for me as a human being, as a father, as a parent, as a family. And I suddenly said, nahi aati. Ab nahi aati. And that road which I saw other people taking and getting into a space of parenting, I said, that I don't want to go into. So that's where the research started. Reading, observing people, writing my own stuff. So if a child is behaving a particular way in any way, so I would go to movies, I would travel, I would see only parents around, I would see children around, how they're behaving, how they're talking, what's missing, chatting up with them, writing stuff, formulating a formula of my own. Yeah, this has to be a way. So when Aman was born, I almost had a think, yeah, this is the way, and I think it should work, and it worked. It worked like nobody's business. I was a vice president with Max Life Insurance. My wife, that point of time, was working with American Express. We were having a 14, 15-hour work days, traveling from Delhi to Gurgaon. So, फिर हमें लगा कि यार, if this can be done by, and we are not coming from a child development background or something, and we could learn it, then everybody can learn it. because the experience
Wow.
has been beautiful. I mean, it has been unbelievably beautiful. Aman right now is 23. Vanya, my daughter, is 17. Uh,
Wow.
I can tell you from the age of 3, we haven't done anything for them. So उनको सुबह स्कूल के लिए उठाना, तैयार करना, पढ़ाई, खाना, कब क्या करेंगे, हॉबीज में क्या करेंगे, अपना करियर कैसे चूज करेंगे. So Aman is a pilot. Vanya is getting into human development and human rights and all that. She wants to go that line.
Wow.
All of it is being completely done, planned, worked by themselves from the age of
That's
3.
great. That's great.
Monica have been like completely, and the relationship, if you talk about it, is like people used to say when I started off talking about this, and I'll just quickly talk about the model also. कि अभी बच्चे छोटे हैं, अभी ना आसानी से हो रहा है, अभी तुम्हारे ये फंडे चल रहे हैं, जब बड़े होंगे ना, टीनेज पे जाएंगे ना, बड़े होंगे तब समझ में आएगा. So right now they're 17 and 23. Okay, the kid of the house is my wife. She's 5 feet 1 inches, and kids are 5'8" and 5'11". So
Okay.
relationship is this. It's like there is virtually nothing hidden between us. It's like when we go out for a trip together, it's like four friends going together.
Wow.
We
That's
completely
great.
express whatever it is there in their head, whether it's about it could be a communication about sexuality, about sex, about drugs, about alcohol, about substances, about their career, about us, about our lives. It's just so smooth. It's so beautiful. And it's like, yeah, if this can be done and this can
Yeah.
be achieved. And so I call this like what I call my family, particularly the word which I want to get every family to be is like a generative family. It's like a generator, right? So generator it generates electricity, it generates power.
Yeah.
So this generative family is what I talk about. That when you come together as a family, you create power for yourself, so that when you go out in the world, you're there playing full out, and you're back with a complete emotional, mental, physical support of each other. So जब ये मैं अपनी फैमिली में देखता हूँ ना अभिषेक, is that is when I say that yeah, if this is possible and it's not rocket science, let's give it to everybody.
Wow. That's the lovely thought.
That's the only
That
thing. So every morning when I say thank God it's a great day and I can start off, आज at least a few children, at least a few families, let's create some generative families around. Let's create a beautiful world.
beautiful, lovely. You won't believe, Sushant, that is the same bond even we share in a family. So my family dynamics is like we are pack of five. So I have three children, one wife, and myself, right? So my boys are now 15 years, twins, and my daughter is 4.5 year, 53 months completed.
Yeah.
So even she, at times when she's in complete mood and high power dose, so she never call me Papa. She will say, Abhi, listen, come here. So that is the bond, even we did with Ebhansh and Ekansh. I'm like we talk so coolly, casually when we are on a resort or when we go for a picnic or outdoor or outing or anything. So we are just chilling like no rules, no agenda. You know, they just keep hand with me back to back my shoulder. Sometimes they will uh, give a pat on my back or on my bum and they will say, come on yaar, grow up yaar, like on every anniversary they will make sure after having abhika that on our anniversary night they will not give abhika to us and they will say, closing the door, guys, have fun, enjoy. So we talk so casual and cool. So that is one thing, I learned, not because you are a parenting coach, I'm a parenting coach, and we have trained and transformed many parents. Not like that. Even I have seen the same feelings in all my coaches who have taken coaching from me. Even they have this bond that they are mother and father, but more than that they are very open and very friendly in their gestures and nature and nurturing. And
Exactly.
that, I think, and I think, practicing parenting, and I don't know what how we have to credit this out, but one thing is there, even we make mistakes, even I make
Absolutely.
mistakes still. But the best part is what I have realized in myself and in all my students whom I have coached so far, that We are also humans. But the realization is very super quick that we made a mistake. So that makes us different than other parents who don't even realize till years that they made a blunder.
Yeah.
So it was remarkable to understand and
So
get to know
Abhishek,
your dedication. Yeah.
one thing which I would want every parent to. So now this question which you just brought in here, friends or parents. So this is like
Yeah.
a question which every parent has. So there are a lot of
Yes.
people I've heard, even parent coaches saying, your children have a lot of friends. They don't need friends. They need a parent. Be a parent.
Mm.
Okay. And friends नहीं हो सकते, parents हमेशा parents. So there's a lot of theories behind it.
Yeah.
So one of the biggest realization of mine in my journey, my own personal journey, not as a parent coach but as a human being also, has been that I became a father, a parent when Aman was born. So I am a 23-year-old parent right now. He's 23. I'm a 23-year-old
Yeah.
parent. There is zero
Yes.
difference between. So we started our journey together 23 years back.
Yes.
We both started our journey together. So there is no that I
Chota
am at
bada.
a high end and he's at a lower end, and I need to teach him and I need to provide with him. The only thing is that a few years, human beings, मतलब अगर dogs and any other animal, they don't have to provide for their children. Human children cannot survive for the first few years if you don't have parents or somebody taking care of them. So उसके अलावा यार खाना प्रोवाइड करना है, एजुकेशन प्रोवाइड करनी है, सेफ स्पेस प्रोवाइड करनी है, उसके अलावा we are in the same game. We're together. It's the same journey. And
Yes.
and you
Yes.
ask me, more than anything else, teaching him or bringing him up or bringing money up, I think I brought myself up. I learned
Yes.
far, far, far more than from them than they learned from me. Far more.
Correct.
It's not even compared. It's not compared.
You won't believe in every talk show, if you go and check out my recordings, I ask one question either in rapid fire or in the introduction session only, that what is your age as a mother or what is your age as a father? And this is a trap question. People say, I am 45, I am 49. Then I say, no, hear it correctly. What is your age as a father? And you said exactly the same thing. Like, I mean, like, it is not that you have produced a baby. The baby has produced you as a father or as a mother. Sushant is there from so many X years. But when he became father, when Aman came into existence. So because of Aman, Sushant became father. So बड़ा कौन हुआ?
So
अमन या
मैं
सुशांत?
एब्सोल्युटली जब
Yeah.
मैं विश करता हूँ उनके बच्चों के बर्थडे पे तो उनके बच्चों को नहीं विश करता, जैसे
Yes.
हैप्पी बर्थडे पापा, हैप्पy बर्थडे मॉमी.
Exactly. We always like that. It's like it's your birthday as well.
It is
So
your birthday only.
yeah, yeah. As a father, it's your birthday. As a grandfather, it's your birthday.
Absolutely.
So very well, very nice. So we are honored to have you here because a lot of similarities and a lot of our vibrations catches to each other. Now let's dive into your exception story. I am curious to know, and I want everybody to get to know. So please share with us some instances where you made the impossible possible and became a game changer. This is very important element, Sushant. So please share some of your insights.
And game changer as what? As a
I mean, like
parenting coach.
you turn the yeah yeah in your journey as a professional, you I mean like or maybe as a father also, because as you mentioned that you come from the Kalras and a big house of Punjabis, and when first you I mean like you were like a black sheep, later you turned into a black horse, dark horse. But when you were not have thinking to have a baby, you were people were coming and questioning you. Then you had babies, then your way of parenting was different than the crowd, then again people were coming and questioning you. So such areas, let's talk about personal your thing, because from personal only we become professional.
So so personally, when I discovered this whole parenting, which I started off with Aman,
Hmm.
and then started imparting it to people. The first thought, I was sitting on my desk. That was Max Life Insurance. I was sitting on my desk. I think it was sometime 2008, 2007, end of 2007, 2008. And I said to myself that by by the family can be, how can that be happening?
Yeah.
Should I continue my career because it was going great? I was just about 36, 37-year-old, a vice president in the multinational corporation, and work was great. Like it was great career. I made a lot of money. Or do I want to say to myself that I did something which I really wanted to do? Here, this whole thing which came to me, and I don't see मैंने बनाया, but वो मेरे पास मेरे को मिल गया, my destiny or whatever you call it.
Yes. Yeah.
Can I give it to people? Can I give this away, or lead in luxury life which I'm leading right now?
Okay.
So what do I want to say? ट्रेन में छोड़ो इसको, ये चल रहा है, बहुत बढ़िया चल रहा है, इसको हॉबी की तरह चला है. So the answer was very, very clear. The answer was कि यार, I don't want to sit at 60 and say to myself कि यार अरे यार ये करना चाहिए था, I should have taken that road. I don't want to regret. Don't have that
Wow.
regret. So first
So
thing was when we
this is a learning statement, huh? This is a learning statement that you have to take a call. You have to stand for it, because afterwards, otherwise you will say this thing, because we as human beings, we are very good trained to shift the blames. ये नहीं मौका नहीं मिला वरना ऐसा कर दिया होता हमने.
and then I looked at myself, Abhishek. Also, I said, okay, fine. I don't have those aspirations in life कि मुझे ना मर्क चलानी है और मुझे बड़ा कर रहा है. I stay with my parents. I still stay with my parents. I stay in their house, by the way. So मैंने
Yeah.
घर बनाना नहीं है, मैं उनके साथ रहूंगा जिंदगी भर. मेरे पास घर है, and that's the house I want. This is the car I want. That's the wife I want. So limitations हैं, सब कुछ चल रहा है. कुछ aspirational है नहीं, तो फिर why not this? And then the only thing was convincing myself first, and then convincing my parents,
Yeah.
and then going ahead without they saying yes, I won't have gone through. And when I said I want to leave my job and I want to start something like this, everybody I met, everyone I met, he said to Pagal, okay, if you want to do something for children, directly approach children. Do something for them directly. Parents are not going to come in. This is 2008. When you say talk to parents, parents saying, हाँ ये मुश्किल हो रहा है, 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 and I would say, okay, fine. Let me tell you how all of that can be solved. They'll say, नहीं, कोई problem नहीं है, okay, bye. So they said, कोई फायदा नहीं होगा. You will never ever be able to make it happen. It won't work. Somehow I convinced my parents कि यार देखो, and by the way, I really सच्ची बोलूँ तो मैंने उनको बहुत बेवकूफ बनाया अपनी एक्सेल की करामात से. उनको प्रूव कर दिया कि परवरिश will earn more than what I earn today, which
Lovely.
was which was pure bluff. I
But
knew
I'm
it
sure
that
it made reality.
no, it did. Financially, it doesn't. Uh, it doesn't.
But
That was a that was
see, I want to know from you, being a parenting coach and running a Parwarish as a founder, because I am also a founder of My Shishu. I'm also parenting coach. I started my journey at the end of 2007, or we can say formally from April 2008. So you also started from 2008. I also started. There are a lot of similarities. Uh, you will agree with me. हमने बहुत कमाया,
no
बहुत
doubt.
ज्यादा.
No doubt.
पैसे से कमाई नहीं जोड़ता, मैं ना देखता हूँ. हमने यदि किसी के जीवन में कुछ बदलाव लाया, तो उससे बड़ी कीमत कोई नहीं. मैं हमेशा बोलता हूँ कि मेरे स्टूडेंट्स मेरी असेट्स हैं. उनकी ग्रोथ जो है वो मेरा पोर्टफोलियो है. तो आपने
I would
कमाया कि नहीं कमाया?
crores. If somebody says कि यार ये इतने करोड़ ले ले और ये छोड़ दे, impossible. This is something
ना.
it doesn't even exist. Like when I
एग्जैक्टली.
having those families transform, making sure those children are thriving in their life, उससे better कुछ है नहीं. uh, can't be
You won't
can't
believe, Sushant, after my this LMS platform, I was last year. I was somewhere 10 months before. I was in Dubai for attending an expo, and I met some investor. In fact, investor met me, not me. So we and then they showed very keen interest, and then they said, "Ki we are ready to come in, and we will put what you have not expected also, and we'll take this to very far wide." Then they said, Ki, but are you ready at one point to dilute the entire stake and and give this brand? I said, you keep your dirhams with yourself. Let me keep my shishu with me. I don't need it. And I came back. And few of my well-wishers in my core team said, क्या है कुछ और
target.
बनाएंगे. मैंने कहा नहीं यार, जिसके लिए शहर छोड़ दिया, परिवार छोड़ दिया, इंदौर से उठ के बैंगलोर आ गए ये सपना लेके कि पेरेंटिंग को ग्रेटर हाइट्स पे लेके जाना है, थोड़ी मैं ऐसे ही छोड़ूंगा. तकलीफें आएंगी, चैलेंजेस आएंगे, लेकिन हम बने ही उसके लिए, इसीलिए हमें ये काम दिया गया है.
I had a
तो
similar experience. अभी आपने याद दिलाया तो मुझे याद आया. About 7 8 years back, ज़्यादा हो गया होगा शायद. I met a person from a city, and he's a huge entrepreneur. Started off a lot of organizations and doing very very well.
या
So he came, he did he saw the program. I did the program with his family, and not just with his own family, with other people also. And he saw the value of it. He said,
या
"Here, I want to partner." And we discussed. बहुत देर तक discussion चलेगी. Then he said, "Okay, you need to sell off 80% to me. You only need to make the content, and you be the head of that, and leave the rest to me."
रेस्ट टू मी. या
हाँ, मैंने कहा ठीक है. तो मैं पूछना शुरू किया. मैंने कहा अच्छा क्या करेगा. मैंने कहा अच्छा, in case, because I was struggling at that time getting parents in. I said, in case it doesn't make sense financially, तब क्या करेगा?
हाँ.
He said, बंद कर देंगे, नया चलाएंगे, कुछ और करेंगे.
वाह.
थैंक यू. ये मेरे लिए एक और बिजनेस नहीं है. ये
यस.
चले या ना चले, लोग ट्रांसफॉर्म होंगे. That's the way. So I suddenly remember that time when he said, "You get out of it. You just
या
be head of content and you create stuff. Rest leave it to me. I'll get a CEO. I'll pump in money and make it big." I said, "In case it doesn't happen, तो बंद कर देंगे." मैं कहा, "Sorry." Bye. Not
लोग मुझसे पूछते हैं, अच्छा तो आप क्या काम करते हैं? तो मैंने कहा मैं काम नहीं करता हूँ, मैं तो हैप्पीनेस का बैग लेके घूमता हूँ, कोई मिलता है दे देता हूँ. तो बोले नहीं नहीं, चलिए आप थोड़ा प्रैक्टिकल बात करिए, ऐसे हवाबाजी की बातें ना करा करें. फिर लोग बोलते हैं अच्छा तो माई शिशु आपका बिजनेस है. मैंने कहा नहीं, वो मेरा चौथा बच्चा है. It's my baby. So don't talk like this. Because when I work from the house of my shishu, it's my meditative zone, and there is nothing, like I don't see khoya paya into this. I only see कि क्या दिया है और क्या और दे सकता हूँ. So that is, I think that resonates with both of us to each other for our work and our passion. क्योंकि parenting आज भी सबसे हाईली, यदि किसी के जयकांत शिकरे को के ईगो को हर्ट करना है, तो ये बोल दो किसी के सामने खड़े होकर कि मैं पेरेंटिंग सिखाता हूँ या मैं पेरेंटिंग क्लासेस लेता हूँ. आपको वो 2 से 3 बार ऊपर से नीचे देखते हैं और ऐसा देखते हैं कि जैसे आपने बहुत बड़ी कोई गलत बात बोल दी और उनके पूरे परिवार के ऊपर आपने एक तोहमत लगा दी. अच्छा, अब पेरेंटिंग हम आपसे सीखेंगे.
It's worse than
So
my personal ego.
yes. So I mean like so I always say कि हमारा जो काम है, हमारी एक टैगलाइन हम यूज करते हैं, एम्पावरिंग पेरेंट्स क्रिएटिंग फ्यूचर. तो मुझसे किसी एक इंटरव्यू में भी लास्ट बार किसी ने बात करी, कोई इंटरव्यू ले रहा था मेरा, तो बोले आप 15 साल से ये काम कर रहे हैं तो आपका पर्पस सॉल्व हो गया होगा, आपने बहुत लोगों को एम्पावर कर दिया. मैं बोला यार लाइन इतनी कठिन वाली पकड़ ली है हमने. एम्पावरिंग पेरेंट्स, हर दिन 70,000 लोग प्रेग्नेंट होते हैं इंडिया में, तो मतलब 70,000 पेरेंट्स नए बनते हैं, तो काम खत्म होगा ही नहीं. We have to keep empowering the new ones who are coming, and we have to just keep doing our work. Well, that's really again empowering talking to your side of Sushant. Your work has impacted countless lives. Now let's add some fun to the show. So are you ready for the rapid fire round?
Your choice. I'm game.
Okay, so be very quick and be very spontaneous. जो मन में आए फट से बोलना. Your favorite childhood memory?
My favorite childhood memory. यार
Come
ये
on, come
करा
on, come on.
स्टम्प.
Okay, so were you naughty or were you very सीधा साधा बच्चा?
अरे नहीं नहीं, वेरी 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 नॉटी. हैड टू क्रिएट पंगास ऑल द टाइम.
Okay.
तो मेरी फर्स्ट
पहली
माय
बार
फेवरेट मेमोरी बता देता हूँ
पहली
कि
हाँ
मैं इट वाज नॉट फेवरेट बट व्हाटएवर कम्स इनटू माय हेड.
हाँ हाँ
वेरी फॉन्ड ऑफ प्लेइंग क्रिकेट एंड टीटी इन माय हाउस. तो मैं खेल रहा होता था और डैड मेरे को मना करते थे कि यहाँ से मत खेल, बल्ब टूट जाएगा. मैंने से डैड आई हैव फुल कंट्रोल, मेरे से बल्ब कैसे टूटेगा. एंड 5 मिनट के अंदर बल्ब टूटा. एंड देन आई यूज्ड टू रिमेंबर मी रनिंग कि वो टूट गया, आवाज आ चुकी है, डैड मेरे पीछे, मैं डैड के आगे, और मैं रेलिंग कूद के छज्जे पे, और 2-3 घंटे वहां सोया पड़ा होता था कि जब तक डैड का गुस्सा ठंडा नहीं हुआ मैं ऊपर नहीं आऊंगा.
lovely. So
बट हाँ, वो एक मेमोरी जरूर है.
so पहला रिकॉल, पहली बार डांट पड़ी या पहली बार मार पड़ी?
पहले डांट ही पड़ी होगी.
पहले डांट
जरूरी
ही
थी.
पड़ी होगी, राइट? सो मेरे साथ तो डांट के साथ मार पड़ी, तो पहली बार दोनों ही पड़ा एक साथ. राइट. ओके.
पड़ेगा तो
जोक्स
होगा.
अपार्ट. Yeah. So one superpower you wish you had.
यार somehow let people understand and get that this whole journey, this whole family thing is so beautiful, and it can be acquired, learnt. We don't need to go drive our car and bang it always everywhere.
Yeah.
Such a beautiful journey and such a simple journey. किसी तरीके से बस ये समझा दो यार, और लोग इसको शुरू करें.
राइट. आपको क्या लगता है, पेरेंटिंग नेसेसिटी होना चाहिए या लाइफस्टाइल?
It's a necessity.
करेक्ट.
We are not bringing up sorry,
हाँ.
ये फायर था ना, थोड़ा फायर फायर राउंड था ना,
आई नो,
इसमें
आई नो. तो नेसेसिटी होना चाहिए. योर फ्रीज नाउ. ओके. नाउ इफ यू कुड स्वैप लाइव्स with anyone for a day, who would it be?
none myself.
Super cool, right? Now, the most challenging parenting moment you ever faced, be it professional or personal, the most, I mean, जिसने तुमको पूरा हिला दिया, screw कर दिया हो.
यार पर्सनल बोलूंगा, प्रोफेशनल बहुत आसान है. पर्सनल, माय सन अमन वाज wanting to become a parent, wanting he's a pilot, so he wanted to be a pilot, and he didn't want to study science, so he had taken physics as a sixth subject. And in our entire philosophy that there is no tuitions, so entire 11th class he was studying physics on his own, and at the fag end of it he just panicked. He said, "Papa, you know," he said. Uh, and for me, tuitions means me giving my child कि यार तेरे से चला नहीं जा रहा, ये लाठी ले ले.
Yeah.
और मैंने कहा यार ये चीज नहीं होगी, तू जिंदगी भर दौड़ेगा और अपने आप दौड़
Right.
सकता. So that was a dilemma, and my mom and my dad, everybody said that if he fails in physics, he will not be able to finish off get his dream. So मेरा dilemma उस वक्त suddenly आ गया था कि यार एक साइड पे अगर वो फेल हो गया तो वो ड्रीम नहीं कर पाएगा. And that whole philosophy behind the whole thing was coming up to me, and that was like, if you ask me, the most trying day of my life. And I told Aman कि अमन मुझे अभी कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा. Give me one day. We'll meet tomorrow. Give me some time to think, and then we'll talk about it. So in our model, the child development model is what I went to. I said, यार ये model मेरे सबके answers देता है, मेरे भी देगा. And I looked at that model, and that model basically says that every human being is capable of everything. So
Yeah.
every human being is born with unlimited potential, and that's what we call no limit human beings. So next day I went to Aman and I said, "Dekh yaar, this is your call now, and I'll tell you my thought. You are born with unlimited potential. You're born completely this, and can you crack this exam in the next 1 month? The answer is yes. Are you in a space right now where you feel you can fail? The answer is yes. We can give this support to you, but this support means that somewhere you are saying to yourself कि मैं नहीं कर पाया."
Yeah.
और मैंने वो थॉट तेरे दिमाग में लाना ही नहीं चाहता कि तू नहीं कर पाया ना, आएगा नहीं. So you tell me, what do you want to do? If you say tutor, 1 month full focus pass करा देगा, or you will take it up for your life and you want to do it yourself. So he said, Dad, give me a day. Now मेरी बारी है, मेरे को एक दिन सोचने को दो. मैंने कहा, ठीक है. Next day, this guy comes up and says, Dad, let me give it a shot. मेरे को नहीं चाहिए, मैं खुद करूँगा. And we hugged each other and he said, चल यार, खेलते हैं game.
Wow.
This kid got 55% in physics in 11th. And he was on the top of the world. He said कि यार बिना ट्यूटर के, बिना स्कूल में पढ़े, बिना कुछ करे, from a time when I almost gave it up, to this, if I can do it, I can do anything in my life.
Yeah.
And that is what I wanted to communicate to her. वो बहुत डर लग रहा था as a father कि यार अगर ये अटक गया तो इसकी ड्रीम पूरी नहीं होगी.
Yes.
And things worked.
एक इंसिडेंट मुझे याद आ रहा है, छोटा सा है, but I'll just connect with you. So, Ekansh, Shivansh, my boys, they are unschooled after class 5. They didn't go to school. So this year they appeared for 10th NIOS. So they picked up, it was their call. They said, Ki, we have to give 10th. We just have to give it. Okay, go enroll. They did enrollment, everything. They were maintaining dashboard, submitting their TMAs, and they got one school attached to nearby our society where they used to go for practice hours to complete, which comes with NIOS package. And now tomorrow is exam. Imagine 10th exam, tomorrow is exam. Today evening at 7:30, that school group of NIOS message them, go and print the hall ticket. They open the dashboard, there is no hall ticket. They're not eligible to give exam because we all missed out that we have to, apart from enrolling, we have to separately pay the exam fees, which was not conveyed at all. We were very new to NIOS. And now, bang on, second day morning, I am going with them, just like a Rajnikant from Tamil Nadu, entering in the school area, कि कुछ तो मैजिक चला लेंगे बात करके और पटा लेंगे और रिक्वेस्ट करके करा लेंगे. ऐसा थोड़ी होता है, So finally, we have to give it up and accept it without, I mean, like कि SMS नहीं आया, नोटिफिकेशन नहीं आया, ये सब कहानियां हैं. फैक्ट ये है कि हम एलिजिबल नहीं है. Right. I am very close to the regional director of NIOS Karnataka. I spoke to him. I said, Satish, ये क्या करेंगे अब? बोले कोई कुछ नहीं कर सकता. तो ये मोदी सर भी होंगे तो वो भी नहीं कर सकते कुछ. राइट. अब रुको, ऑन डिमांड आएगा जून जुलाई में, तब देना, उसके लिए भरना. Now I am furious, like curious. I'm like, यार, this is not right. मैं अच्छा फादर नहीं हूँ. मुझे रोप इन करना था, मुझे चेक इन करना था. ये मेरा ड्यूटी होना चाहिए था. बच्चे लोग स्कूल नहीं जा रहे हैं, मुझे इतना तो करना ही चाहिए. मैं क्या पेरेंटिंग कोच हूँ, मैं क्या लोगों को स्ट्रेटेजी सिखा रहा हूँ, मैं खुद ही एक स्क्रम मास्टर नहीं रहा. एंड व्हाट नॉट ideas there in the night, having with me. Second morning, they both come to me and then say, chill. We have decided, no problem. We were targeting for 80. Now we will target for 95. We have extra time. We will work on it. We know our, minus points or the areas where we are weak. We got time. So we are happy with it. Don't worry. We will do it. I said, wow, thank you. Good one. So, so sometimes, when you open and when you give them exposure and environment and space, they come up with very great ideas and, insights as well.
Human beings have no limitation in their abilities.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so last thing in the rapid fire sequence, a parenting tip, a parenting tip you swear by.
Sorry, a parenting tip?
You swear by.
Yeah, you are raising a human being which is not you. So the moment you will be able to delink yourself from your child, the world will open up. Normally, parents are parenting themselves from their thoughts of how I should have been parented. जिस दिन वो डीलिंग कर लोगे, there's a different human being out there. It will be a much smoother ride.
Wow. Wow. तो इसी बात पे एक वैसा मुझे एक मेटाफर याद आ गया. जब आप अपने आप को उनसे डिलीट करते हो, तभी आप उस सिचुएशन को डील इन कर सकते हो. राइट. हम वहीं चिपके रहते हैं ना, कई बार तो हमको आंसर नहीं मिलता है. आप छोड़ो, हटो, एक स्टेप पीछे लो, तो अपने आप उतना गैप ओपन हो जाता है. दैट वाज लवली रैपिड फायर वी कुड प्ले विथ यू, सुशांत.
And,
थैंक यू.
and end with just one small thing which I keep saying to
प्लीज.
parents. अगर आप उड़ाओगे तो छत पे जाके बैठ जाएंगे, अगर उड़ने दोगे तो सातों आसमान की खबर ले आएंगे।
वाह, ये वही बात हो गई जैसे वो कहते हैं ना कि एक बार अमन को भूख लगी। अमन और सुशांत कुर्ग में गए हुए थे। कर्नाटका का एक बहुत प्यारा हिल स्टेशन है कुर्ग। तो अमन और सुशांत कुर्ग में थे और बच्चे को भूख लगती है। बच्चा बोलता है कि पापा मुझे भूख लग रही है, मछली पकड़ के दो। तो अब दो तरह के सुशांत अवेलेबल हैं, एक इस तरफ एक उस तरफ। एक बैठा है 2 घंटे मछली फिशिंग कर रहा है और निकाल के गर्म करके बच्चे को पेट भर रहा है, भूखा है बच्चा उसका। दूसरी तरफ जो सुशांत है, जो हमारा वाला सुशांत है, वो भी 2 घंटे बैठता है लेकिन खुद नहीं करता है। वो अमन से उसको फिशिंग में ट्रेन करता है कि आज नहीं कल नहीं, मैं रहूं ना रहूं, अब तू हमेशा फिशिंग कर सकता है, खुद का भी पेट भर सकता है, किसी और का भी भर सकता है। So that is, I think, what you just try to mention it, right? That was fantastic, Sushant. Now let's delve into your life's goal and purpose before we go toward the closure. What legacy do you wish to leave behind?
Professionally, Parwarish runs without me. That's my
Wow,
goal. I've been trying to work on it for a couple of years now. I think hopefully next couple of years I should be there. So I want to, in the next couple of years, see Parwarish thriving without me. It doesn't need me, so it continues beyond myself. Uh, and
that's a beautiful vision.
yeah, sorry.
I said that's a very beautiful and a very grand vision, having a bigger heart, you know. मैं रहूं ना रहूं ये चलता रहे.
And that's been the focus. I've been trying, like in my team also. The whole idea is how we can produce more people who can do this work versus me doing it and supporting me.
Right.
And personally, which I've been even telling my children also, that when I go celebrate my life, don't cry for me.
Ah, that's one. You know,
जिस दिन वो कोई फंक्शन होगा, जो भी फंक्शन होता होगा, तो उस दिन पार्टी करना, मातम नहीं करना.
Very true. You remember, like Lipika is a writer. She is the content pillar behind all our course content. The two books which we have written, she is the author of those two books. She's the writer of those two books. We are the author couple, and I'm the speaker of those two books. So she has written a blog, Death Plan. Like in pregnancy and parenting class, when we start with pregnancy class, so we start with a birth plan. Similarly, she has written a death plan. So there has to be a death plan also, whereby you can actually write what you want when you go, because it's your life which is going or which is just gone, so it should go your way. So that is what exactly what you just mentioned, so मुझे वो याद आ गया. Well, it was a very great vision indeed. Now tell us about your professional accolades. Your work has received recognition and awards from prestigious organizations. So tell us more about that in short, if you can please put a light on that.
Um, yeah, a few which I'm really proud of. One was the Education Innovator Award, which I
Yeah.
got from Council of Education US or something. So that was
Yes.
basically a whole presentation of the whole child development model and how it works.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think it was
Beyond
from Kenneth Cole Foundation, US, right?
that's a courageous class award that came in as a surprise. I got a call from
Yeah.
Kenneth Cole,
Correct.
and they
And this
said
was from Council for Global Education, USA.
Council
The
of
educate.
Global Education was the Education Innovator Award.
Yeah.
Uh, so these two. Beyond that, we got I got the award for the best parent and teacher coach given by the Federation of Public Schools of Delhi. That was given by late Sheila Joshi. Um, और कौन से याद है? There are a few more. The calls for those TED talks and presenting
Yes.
models and these processes to the larger world, I would call them far more. Uh, and यार जो अवार्ड अपने बच्चे देते हैं ना,
Yes.
तो the way they talk about it कि यार काश मेरे फ्रेंड्स के ही पेरेंट्स आपके जैसे होते हैं, वो
Yes.
ये वर्ड है।
True, 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 true. Bilkul, I resonate this with you, bang on. So congratulations on your all well-deserved recognitions, and we wish from House of My Shishu many more to come your way. Your journey is truly inspiring and keep inspiring multifold ways to leaps and bounds, cross borders, and everywhere on the globe. How have you been able to empower over 2.7 lakh plus parents across the world? कौन सा आटा खाते हो यार? आशीर्वाद या कौन सा? I mean
यार
like
एक
crazy. I mean like is it the right number I'm telling? 2.7 lakh plus.
it's increasing. So I lead at least 2 to 3 programs a week, uh, and it's gone. So one thing which I realized for myself, and what you were saying here, तो तुम my शिशु तुम्हारा business है. So I say the same thing. I stopped working in 2010.
Yeah,
उसके बाद मैंने काम करना छोड़ दिया. Uh, and this is something which is like, so the two questions which I used to ask people also, and I answered for myself at the time I was switching, was कि यार कौन सा ऐसा काम है दुनिया में जो तुम बिना पैसों के कर दोगे, अगर नहीं भी मिले तो कर दोगे. और दूसरा सवाल था कि कौन सा ऐसा काम है कि रात को अगर 2 बजे आप सो रहे हो थक चूर के और कोई आके बोले ये करना है और आपकी नींद ऐसे खुल जाए और आप शुरू हो जाओ. सो
right.
दोनों का परवरिश था. तो 24/7, इट्स बीन 15 years नाउ, 13 years, 24/7 नॉन स्टॉप. तो इफ somebody calls me, यहाँ आ जाओ तो यहाँ कर लेते हैं, वहाँ चले जाओ वहाँ चले जाते हैं. तो फ्रॉम दी tribals of the Bhil communities to doing programs with American, Japanese, Chinese parents.
Wow,
So
that's
COVID
great.
actually, we in COVID we empowered about 35-40 teachers of Nigeria,
Oh,
and it
really?
was South African country. I don't even remember the name of the country. It's a very small country which I सबसे enclave जितनी बड़ी होगी total मिला के. It's in east
Oh,
coast of Africa where we empowered those NGO people to conduct sessions in their villages with children and women on child sexual abuse. So, thanks to COVID and thanks to the Zoom.
yeah, I know, I know. Well, Sushant, your contribution to parenting and education is immense. Now tell us more about your upcoming projects and future plans. What is there? I mean, like if you can share something. What is new you are coming up, or what is your future plan?
Yeah, so basically 3 areas, as I said. So one area which is very critical and we started working on is working with government schools.
Yeah,
Uh, the school transformation program. It's how we need to completely shift the purpose of education from knowledge to life skills and competencies. And
right.
how can we use the existing education system rather than saying education system change karo? The same curriculum, the same syllabus, how can we utilize that by changing the classroom practices where we are delivering on the life skills and competencies? So even the students assessment matrix, we call it the students growth chart and assessment matrix, is aligned towards their self-esteem, their self-belief, their emotional health, their thinking ability, their tenacity, their problem solving, their teamwork. So even the assessment, the report card is on these elements and how entire school system can do that. So we've been doing that with government schools. Started this project off with about 26 government schools in Ladakh. These
Wow.
places are not even accepted. We did this for about 6 months and started off in a lakh again. So wanting to do that at a larger scale and specifically in the state schools because 80-85% of India studies in state schools. So
Yeah.
that's that area. The other
Yes.
area aspect which is handled by the Parwarish Cares Foundation mostly is the whole concept of Aao Baat Kare. Aao Baat
आओ
Kare is a
बात
campaign
करें.
we started, Aao Baat Kare, which is started off in 2018, which is about eradication of child sexual abuse.
Okay.
Uh, The reports talk about that there are about 53% of children who go through it. That's one in two children. But actually, my own experience working with parents, teachers, and children for these years is that approximately 85% of children go through sexual abuse.
Yeah.
85%.
And they cover, correct me if I'm wrong, they cover both girl and boy child.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So the campaign was, can we reach out to each and every child? The way we eradicated polio from the country, that हर एक
Yes.
बच्चे को दो बूंद पिलानी है over a period of 2-3 decades, and it vanished. It's no longer existing. हाँ ठीक है, freak case होते हैं. So the whole idea was that can we reach out to each and every child? We can't as Parvarish. We'll have to collaborate with all other organizations who are in this area. But if we can reach out and educate children about sexual abuse, that's how you clean up the society.
Yep.
So that's the second. The third, I told you, really looking forward to how I can make myself redundant in Parvarish Institute of Parenting. So
वाह।
ये तीन
जब भी
तीन
जब भी आओ बात करें के लिए कुछ भी जरूरत या कुछ भी लगे जहां हम इंस्ट्रूमेंटली आपके लिए हेल्प कर सकते हैं, साथ खड़े हो सकते हैं, तो काउंट ऑन अस ऑलवेज। हाउस ऑफ
anytime.
माय शिशु एंड अभिषेक पसारी इज ऑलवेज देयर विथ यू बाय योर साइड।
So be
सो
ready to receive a call from us either today or tomorrow.
definitely, always bring it on, right? So that sounds wonderful, Sushant. How can you contribute the spreading, or I mean, like, contribute to spreading the message of empowering parents when we talk about my shishu? So, like, as I told you, like, we work, there are a lot of common areas where we both work together, but we begin right from the planning stage, so that this is the conception of the seed itself has to be vibrant and very, very, spiritual and powerful, positive. So our main area is, like, we begin right from planning, and majorly we target pregnant people. So from then and there, if we give the right parvarish or the right upbringing to the parents to raise their children, a lot of things will be lined up in a sorted manner. So if I ask you from House of My Shishu, the work we are doing, how can you spread, or what would be your view of one bite for My Shishu, please?
So a couple of areas. One, specifically when we talk about the whole no limitness of human beings. So
Yeah,
one area is you talking about that. We can definitely contribute towards speaking to these parents about what do you mean by a life coming into your life.
yeah,
It's not about. So normally, अगर मैं आपको बोलूं, normally we are all raising children,
yeah,
but we need to shift from raising children to raising human beings. बहुत
yes,
different है. बच्चे
yes.
खुद भी बड़े कर सकते हैं. Human beings is who we want to raise. So who is coming into your life as a human?
Hmm.
That aspect, sure, I think we should be able to add a bit of value, because our work mostly starts with parents when their child is around 2 plus, and
Yeah,
we go till whatever 30-35, doesn't matter. So
correct.
in that range, you say and we do.
Yes. So exactly. So our main key focus area is first 1,000 days, that is till first 2 years. And then it's a part and parcel of the pathway. Well, I always say that you're not carrying a baby inside, it's a human life inside. And we have a program which says grow with your baby. So I always say it is not that you are growing your child. Who are you? Are you grown enough? Are you grown up enough? So it is always that you grow up with your child. It's not that you grow your child. Who are you to grow them, right? It's all about we are nourishing, cherishing, and upbringing ourselves together as a family, as an individual as well, right? Well, Sushant, your dedication and passion are truly commendable. We wish you all the success in your journey, and thank you, thank you, thank you for being part of today's talk show. And the title, as you remember and as you know, it is Parvarish, Embracing the Kaleidoscope. So thank you for being a part of this Parvarish. And we are happy, and we are always part of that Parvarish. And we both are, in a way, involved in many people's life, helping them in a better Parvarish. Your
Absolutely.
story has left us inspired and motivated. Remember, everybody who's watching us, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and do subscribe our new YouTube channel, My Shishu, for more insightful conversations like these. With that, it is a wrap up about to start. Join us again soon for more heartwarming conversations from all around the world on Parwarish, parenting, relationships, mothering, fathering, children, life in all ways with none other than but myself, Dr. Abhishek Pasari. Stay connected, stay blessed. Remember to check out Parvarish on YouTube, Mr. Sushant Kalra on Facebook, LinkedIn. Do write to him. This is his email address. You have any question, and if you are by chance in the capital city of India, go and meet him. He's a wonderful person and is always welcoming to people. And go and check out his social media handles and also stay connected with My Shishu. One last question, which is very, very curious and out of syllabus, I am asking with Mr. Kalra over here that suppose given a chance, if we join government and given a chance, we open a ministry of parenting, what position would you like to take up? Because I feel personally, I'm speaking this on the live media, live stream. I feel personally there are a lot of areas which I feel we need to bring change. Like I have a mission, मेरा एक जुनून है, एक सपना है और सपने हमेशा औकात से बाहर के देखने चाहिए. तो मेरा एक सपना है कि मदर एंड चाइल्ड केयर में इंडिया शुड बी नंबर वन. ये वो एरिया है जहां पर बहुत स्कोप है काम करने का. बहुत सारी जगह है जहां अवेयरनेस की जरूरत है. एक प्रेग्नेंट वुमेन से बात कैसे करना है, उनको प्रिविलेज कैसे देना है, चाहे वो एयरपोर्ट हो, बस हो, स्टेशन हो, मेनी प्लेसेस. एक छोटे बच्चे के लिए एक पेरेंट को क्या सहूलियत होनी चाहिए पढ़ाई को लेकर एंड व्हाट नॉट. तो मुझे ये लगता है कि यदि ये सब बदलाव तभी आ सकता है जब आपके हाथ में पावर हो, और पावर तभी आता है जब आप पॉलिटिक्स में हो. तो यदि हमने मिलकर मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ पेरेंटिंग खोली, तो आप किस पोजीशन को लेकर क्या बदलाव लेके आएंगे हमारे इंडिया में? मिनिस्टर
यार पहले तो
सुशांत
कि
कालरा.
मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ पेरेंटिंग की जरूरत नहीं है, मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ ह्यूमन रिसोर्सेज ऑलरेडी है. आई थिंक उस
जी हाँ.
मिनिस्ट्री में एक बहुत बड़ा गैप छूट गया है कि हम ह्यूमन रिसोर्सेज की बात कर रहे हैं लेकिन हम ह्यूमन रिसोर्सेज की बात बहुत लेट कर रहे हैं.
या
Human resources starts from day one. So, so two areas on development of human resources. One, that the whole capability of a human being, and I won't say capability, that human beings are born with unlimited capacity. उस capacity को capability में कैसे बदलना है? So that whole education of converting your capacity into capability is what I would want to run for, and I would say together, because let's do the
यस
1,000 days with you and then combine ourselves to do the rest.
यस राइट. सो मुझे लगता है कि मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ पेरेंटिंग इसलिए जरूरी है. वो हो सकता है मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ ह्यूमन रिसोर्सेज का एक सब डोमेन हो सकता है, क्योंकि हम आपको एक मंत्री पद देना चाहते हैं, हम आपको एक लिमोजिन गिफ्ट करना चाहते हैं, आप लेना नहीं चाह रहे हैं. हम चाहते हैं कि आप एक जेड ब्लैक सिक्योरिटी में चलें और पेरेंटिंग के कुछ ऐसे रूल्स बनाएं जहां पर जैसे ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस के बगैर गाड़ी चलाना कंपलसरी अलाउड नहीं है. जैसे जर्मनी में यदि आपने कार सीट नहीं लगवाई तो न्यूबॉर्न बेबी को हॉस्पिटल से छुट्टी नहीं मिलता है. जैसे कुछ कंट्रीज में पेरेंट चाइल्ड रिलेशनशिप क्लासेस का आपने स्कोर कार्ड कंप्लीट नहीं किया है तो यू आर नॉट फिट टू बी अ गुड पेरेंट. वैसे ही इंडिया में भी कुछ चीजें, हम भारतीय हैं, वी आर प्राउड इंडियंस, हम वह काम बहुत दिल से करते हैं जो जरूरी के होते हैं, यू नो. तो कुछ पेरेंटिंग के रूल्स ऐसे होने चाहिए कि पेरेंटिंग नहीं करोगे तो ये लाइसेंस कैंसिल है या ये नहीं होगा. तो जैसे आधार कार्ड जरूरी है, वैसे परवरिश और माई शिशु मिलके एक ऐसा कार्ड निकालें कि ये कार्ड भी जरूरी होना चाहिए.
उस
इट
कार्ड के
इज
बिना
वेरी.
नहीं मिलेगी.
हाँ जी, हाँ हाँ. राइट. आपको थिएटर में मूवी देखने को नहीं मिलेगी, गोल्ड क्लास में आपको पॉपकॉर्न्स नहीं मिलेंगे,
वो दे
आपको
दो.
कुछ नहीं मिलेगा.
वो मेरे को
यदि
स्कूल में मिलेंगे।
yes. So that was a fun talk with Mr. Sushant Kalra, but we are not joking, we are serious. यदि कोई नेता, अभिनेता, मंत्री, प्रधानमंत्री, प्रेसिडेंट हमें सुन रहा है, तो ये कॉल है मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ हैप्पीनेस जैसे शुरू की गई थी, पता नहीं वो कितनी चल पा रही है। मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ पेरेंटिंग की जरूरत है। यदि हम स्मार्ट सिटी में हम अपने आप को कन्वर्ट करना चाहते हैं, तो सिटी से पहले पेरेंट्स को वैसा बनाना पड़ेगा। और पेरेंटिंग की शुरुआत, परवरिश जो नाम है वो बहुत डीप है। वो सिर्फ सुशांत की कंपनी नहीं है, वो एक बहुत डीप नाम है और उसके ऊपर काम करना जरूरी है। जब कोई रूल्स लगते हैं ना, तो हर कोई उसको लाइफस्टाइल की तरह बना लेता है। और जैसे सुशांत ने नेसेसिटी और लाइफस्टाइल को छोड़ के नेसेसिटी कहा, मैं कहता हूं इट शुड बी नेसेसरी लाइफस्टाइल। पेरेंटिंग को अंडर एस्टिमेट नहीं करना चाहिए। ये अर्जेंट भी है, ये इंपॉर्टेंट भी है। और कोई और सिखा रहा है तो इसमें कोई दुख की बात नहीं है, कोई अपने एक्सपीरियंसेस बता रहा है। हम एज अ पेरेंटिंग कोच ये नहीं बताते हैं कि सही क्या है। उसके लिए आप, आपके घर, आपका परिवार और आपके पेरेंट्स काफी हैं। लेकिन नया क्या है, व्हाट नेक्स्ट, दैट इज व्हाट वी एज पेरेंटिंग कोचेस हेल्प एंड शेयर with people around. With on this note, I, Abhishek Pasari, and my dear guest of today, Sushant Kalra, say a very goodbye, namaste, adios, salam to you all people over here. Stay tuned, stay connected. आपको सुशांत की क्या क्या बातें आज अच्छी लगी, क्या बात छुई, कमेंट करिए या पर्सनली उनको ढूंढ के डीएम करिए, चॉइस आपकी है। आप लाइक करें वीडियो को, कमेंट्स करें या शेयर करें या ना करें, उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता। व्हाट इज इंपॉर्टेंट इज यदि हमारा ये कॉन्वर्सेशन किसी दो लोगों ने भी सुन के उनकी लाइफ में कुछ बदलाव आया है, तो अवर पर्पस ऑफ कमिंग हियर इज सर्व्ड। ऑन दिस नोट, आई अभिषेक पसारी से गुड बाय टू यू ऑल। अगले हफ्ते वापस मिलेंगे एक नई पर्सनैलिटी के साथ, आम और खास दोनों को मिक्स करते हुए कुछ बातें समझेंगे, सीखेंगे। स्टे कनेक्टेड, स्टे ब्लेस्ड। थैंक यू, गुड बाय।
Thanks, Abhishek. All the best.